This one's called gabapentin to help with nerve pain.
Matt Fairchild has become an expert on managing pain.
Overall, it comes out to about 20 to 22 pills a day.
The retired military vet who served during the first Gulf War has advanced melanoma that spread to tumors in his brain.
They can't be radiated because they've been previously radiated and then regrew.
Fairchild and his wife know it's just a matter of time before his body starts to shut down.
You don't want someone that you love to suffer, and I mean, I've seen him suffer a lot already.
How sick do you get? How bad does it get? Do you stroke, or do you have a seizure of some sort that takes that away from you? That's one of the scariest things.
Terry Petrovic has also been on the sidelines of cancer. She watched her mother suffer a slow and painful death from ovarian cancer.
She couldn't get out of bed anymore. She was in diapers. And she said, and I just heard this heartache in her voice, she said, "Terry, if I could get up out of this bed and find a gun, I would kill myself."
Now, Petrovic too has cancer. Stage 4 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma that spread to her bone marrow. She worries about her daughter witnessing the same thing she went through with her own mother.
My mind fully there, but laying in my bed, unable to move, unable to get up and go to the bathroom, unable to pet my dog, unable to go outside.
Both Petrovic and Fairchild say they're thankful California passed the right to die law last year.
That should help.
Becoming the 5th state allowing terminally ill patients to end their life with prescriptions from their doctors. Lawmakers were inspired by the story of Brittany Maynard, a 29-year-old terminal cancer patient who moved from California to Oregon because of its assisted suicide law to avoid suffering at home. California's law, which is considered to have more safeguards than Oregon's, goes into effect June 9th. Terminal patients must be deemed mentally competent and have 6 months or less to live. They have to see 2 different doctors 2 weeks apart to get the final prescription, and they must be able to take the pills themselves. The law is voluntary, so physicians and pharmacists can choose not to participate.
Again, we want to make sure that it's always the last option for relieving suffering, and we want to focus on doing everything else we can to address suffering before a person makes that choice.
But some religious groups and disabled rights activists are still concerned that the law will be abused.
If insurers deny or even merely delay approval of someone's expensive life-sustaining treatment, they are being steered towards hastening their death. Do we really think insurers will do the right thing or the cheap thing?
But advocates of the law are hopeful that someday all Americans will have similar access to the end-of-life option.
Once California starts showing positive experience, other states are going to follow suit. We already see momentum, 20-plus states right now considering legislation.
If you can't walk and you're in a bed and you can't speak, eat, or drink, I mean, at that point, it's pretty lonely.
Fairchild says knowing he can end his suffering brings him and his family peace of mind. Haven Daily, Associated Press, Burbank, California.